10 Sports, ESPN Seattle, Los Angeles Rams, Seattle Seahawks. Up next. Hello everybody, it is Russell, and we are back for week 5 of the NFL season between a matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. As you see Blake Bortles, Keith Talib entering the field. Also, a huge announcement. The Seattle Seahawks earlier this week made a trade to the Cleveland Browns for Jarvis Landry. No doubt our biggest trade of the season. But here we go. 1st and 10 after the Rams stall out from the 8-yard line. Disley and Wilson. Wilson, play action fake to Lockett. Rolls out of the pocket. And is sacked on the first play of the game by Haggard. A loss of 3, so 2nd and 13 coming up.
54, right there, 54.
Wilson, hand off to Lockett on 2nd and 13. Gets a gain of 8. So 3rd and 5 coming up. Wilson needs a win bad. Last 2 weeks, tie against the Saints at home, and caught by Lockett on 3rd down for only 2 yards. But like I was saying, 2 weeks ago at home, they tied against the Saints, and last week in Arizona, they lost by 3 points. So they're currently at 2-1-1. Let's see if they can bounce back with a win this week as they complete the 4th down conversion to Jarvis Landry, the newest Seahawk, number 89 on this offense. Wilson, play action fake, rolls out to his left, is running for the 1st down, makes a man miss and has more room. Down to the 44, a gain of 22 yards. Russell Wilson playing with some new intensity this week. Wilson under center, takes a snap. Fires for Nick Van Nett, caught down to the 36. And just like that, they are on the other side of the field. Rams seemingly had him stopped before that 4th down conversion. Carson gets the handoff. A huge gain. Makes the man miss down at the 6. Pushed out of bounds by Corey Littleton. Carson, a huge gain on the ground. Toss out right with Carson. Has a lane. Open. No one. Touchdown Seahawks. Carson. Another rushing touchdown this year for him. Let's look at this replay. Great blocking on both ends. Picks up a huge wide open gap. Carson running through for the touchdown. So after that, Seattle up 7-0. Here we are, 2nd quarter, 5:45 left to play. Wilson and the Hawks on their 2nd drive of the day. Wilson in the shotgun, takes a snap, rolls out right, looking, got Landry down to the 44, a gain of 6, 4 for 4, 35 yards. Russell Wilson yet to miss a pass. Wilson drops back, throws, caught by Will Disley, whose season was cut short last season with a injury against the Broncos in week 1. Wilson rolls out, feeling the pressure of Littleton, and turns that into a gain of 8. 2nd and 2 now from the 31. Wilson in the shotgun, handoff to Carson, finds the lane, makes a man miss, is headed towards the end zone, and is down at the 3. 3 rushes, 64 yards, and 1 touchdown for Chris Carson in this game today. Looking good. Wilson, play action fake. Rolls out to his right. Throws across his body to the opposite side. Touchdown, Seahawks! Tyler Lockett with his first touchdown in the game. 14-0 Seattle. Rams managed to score a field goal on the ensuing drive. Oh, here we go, 1:48 left to play in the half. Wilson in the shotgun. Wilson takes snap, drops back, fires deep for Landry, and it's caught! Down to the 23! In double coverage, a 52-yard reception. Welcome to Seattle, Mr. Landry. And we just want to say, this video is brought to you by Seattle Pickles. Deal with it. Wilson in the shotgun. Snap. Throws for Lockett. Incomplete. His first miss today. 7-8, 95 yards, 1 touchdown. Wilson, snap. Gets a lane, and it's a hell of a lane as he gets down to the 11. Wide open space, no one covering. Rams showing man-to-man on that one, and Wilson takes advantage with his legs. Wilson throws for Landry. Touchdown, Seahawks! Jarvis Landry having one hell of a game tonight. His third touchdown on the season. His first one in a Seahawk uniform. Might I say, he looks good in navy blue. Looking real comfortable here. Wilson, 7 seconds before halftime. Gonna take the snap for one last play. Throwing it deep for Landry. Oh, and it's just tipped out. Popped up and incomplete. And with that, we are headed to halftime. And with that, I also like to say, this video is brought to you by Sweet Justice Cakes. Go try their chocolate cake through a straw. Located in Pioneer Square on 2nd Avenue. And some games around the league as this one kicks off the 5th week of the NFL. We got Cardinals at Bengals. Proves to be an interesting matchup when Kyler Murray takes on Andy Dalton, rookie versus the vet, Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Then we got the Broncos and the Chargers this weekend. We'll see what rookie quarterback Drew Lock can do in that one against Chargers D. And then not to mention, a few years back, this game probably wouldn't have been on your highlight list, but we got Jimmy Garoppolo versus Baker Mayfield on Monday Night Football. The 49ers versus the Browns. So, Seattle leading at half. Wilson, just look at the spiral. Pretty ball thrown and caught by Landry. Or thrown by Wilson, caught by Landry. So Seattle up 21-10, gets the, we'll start off the second half with the ball here. Penny up past the 20, and that's where he'll get tackled down. Should have need that one in the end zone. So here we go. Start of the first half. Hand off to Carson, who is stuffed for no gain. Actually called a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and 11 from the 20. Wilson having a pretty good game so far today. Has been nearly perfect. Lockett gets the throw and the catch, and it runs down to the 43. Beautiful screen pass. Lockett in at halfback on that one. A gain of 20. A gain of 23 yards. Wilson takes a snap here. Throwing it up for DK Metcalf. And it's incomplete. Double coverage. Metcalf had the height. It looked like he may have gotten one hand on the ball. But nevertheless, an incomplete pass. Snap. Wilson rolls out left. Throws downfield for Lockett. Caught! Down to the 22. 10 of 13, 164 for yards, and 2 touchdowns to Russell Wilson's name this week. Looking pretty good today. Wilson, not happy with his performances the last few weeks, I'm sure, has turned it up a notch in this game as he gets the touchdown. Wilson, his 6th rushing touchdown of the year, and he is in the zone. And we want to say with that, Wilson scoring a rushing touchdown has earned everyone at the game bringing your game ticket to Epic Ponage Donuts off California Avenue in West Seattle for a free bacon maple bar this Tuesday, also known as the Bigfoot. So 27-10 Seattle lead. 28-10 Seattle lead actually now after a good PAT. Wilson, a rushing touchdown now added to his name. Has his 19th career rushing touchdown, his 3rd touchdown of the season, sorry. But he is sacked on that one by Kisser for a loss of 3. Wilson rolls out, runs it up the field, first down and more. 5 rushes, 83 yards, and a touchdown for Russell Wilson today. Over 100 yards rushing for the Seattle offense. As of late, they have really reopened the run game. Wilson throwing, taking a shot at the end zone. Almost intercepted, was in the hands of Hill. But he dropped it. So 2nd and 10 will come up from the 36-yard line of the Rams. Wilson takes a snap. Drops back, looking downfield for Metcalf. Caught for the touchdown! Keeps both toes inbound, I guess. Let's see it one more time. Ooh. Doesn't show his feet right there, but guess got enough of the feet in bounds. Oh. And Brandon Cooks is pissed off. Not happy about that calling. 35-10 after the so-called touchdown. We try and get a highlight here, but no luck. 59 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Wilson has the ball back, leading by 25. Wilson takes the snap, drops back, looking for Metcalf. Ooh, and it is incomplete. Wilson 11 for 16 on 200 yards, 3 touchdowns.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Wilson, snap, blitz coming, rolls out to his right, stands back, throws for Jarvis Landry, and it's broken up by Aqib Talib, Super Bowl 50 champion. Aqib Talib with the Denver Broncos. Wilson rolls out to his right on the 3rd and 10, throws downfield, and that is caught by DK Metcalf. Just a beautiful diving catch. Stays in bounds, I don't know how. 1st and 10 from the 45. Wilson handoff to Carson on the ensuing play. Gets a gain of 6. 5 rushes, 69 yards, and a touchdown for Chris Carson. End of the 3rd quarter. Malone Scones Bones, trombones. Go try Malone's guns. And Skunks. Wilson takes a snap on the 2nd and 4. Throws downfield, and that was a tight window he was trying to fit that ball into. Intended for Nick Sterling, the newest tight end signee to the Seattle roster. And that was a missed opportunity. Just overthrew Jarvis Landry. 4th and 4 from the 39 coming up. And they will send Myers on to kick. 56 yards. His longest attempt of the season. He's been missing some kicks as of late, some important ones. And he misses this one too, but it runs out of steam. Just didn't have enough leg on it. Otherwise, it's perfect all the way. Nice kick, accurate down the middle, just about. Just runs out of room to run. So the score will remain 35-10, Seattle up by 25. The Rams will score a touchdown here, though. Just making it 17-35. Now the Seahawks down by 8, up by 18. Seattle, Wilson rolls out right. Throws to Landry. First down to the 31. 13 of 21, 251 yards, and 3 touchdowns for the magician known as Russell Wilson. Under center as Wilson drops back. Has a man breathing down his neck and is sacked by Michael Brockers. 3:45 left to play in the 4th quarter. Wilson rolls out to his right, tries to turn it into something, and they will say it was a loss of 4, but not a sack, as Wilson was willingly giving himself up. Wilson, snap, play action pass, rolls out to his right, is going to run with it, has it up to the 29, so a gain of, looks like 14 yards. A 46-yarder, more manageable. 10 yards closer for Myers. Let's see if he can hit this one. Down Main Street, and it is good. Pushing the Seattle lead to 21, 38-17. Seattle takes over with 2 minutes left to go as the Los Angeles Rams turn over the ball. Wilson, play action pass, rolls out trying to get away from Aaron Donald, escapes the 2 men and gets the first down. The escapability of Russell Wilson never ceases to amaze me, whether it's live, in person, or on the television screen. Wilson under center, play action pass, 1st and 10 from the 30, throws it for Will Dissly, and he toe taps to keep it in bounds down at the 2. 28-yard reception makes it 1st and goal. Wilson throwing from the 2, and it's intercepted. That was a little Super Bowl 49-esque. Except Michael Brockers, I guess, had a longer return than Malcolm Butler. But the Rams turn it back over. So it never matters in the first place. Wilson get a redo. Just little mistake on Wilson's part. But he is sacked on this one. The protection just broke down right away. Johnson, the 3rd, in on that one. Was a key piece of, to the Rams' NFC Championship defense. And when they made their Super Bowl run last year, only fell short to the Patriots, 13-3, the lowest scoring Super Bowl of all time. They're wanting to go back there this year to make 2 appearances in a row, but this year take home the Lombardi Trophy. Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks trying to make it back. for the first time since 2014. Wilson, though, on this 3rd and 22 play, takes it down to the 44, and that's the last play of the game. Seattle gets the win, their 3rd one of the season, for a final score of 38-17. Russell Wilson, the Seahawks, back to their old ways with big help from Jarvis Landry. So Seattle leads in all categories besides passing yards, as Goff beats out Wilson with just 5 more passing yards. But Chris Carson and company walking off the field winners this week. Bouncing back from a tough loss in Arizona, Seattle advances to 3-1-1 and keeps a hold of first place in the NFC West, while the Rams drop to 2-3 and probably can only hope for a wild card spot at this point. But it's still too early in the season to tell. Still a little too early in the season to tell. So let's upgrade our players here. Vita Vea, going to give them a power rusher bonus. Marquise Blair, going to give him a hybrid bonus. And Jamarco Jones, our left tackle, give him agile, better fit our schemes. Yeah, we did not slow down Todd Gurley this week. Give you guys time to read that. So, moving on to next week, we are going to be playing the Cleveland Browns. Let's view our message. Hey, Coach, any thoughts on how we're going to handle Myles Garrett? Yeah, true. They're going to have to they're going to commit to slowing down Myles Garrett. Oh, that's going to be tough. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Click like, share, subscribe if you're new. Tap that bell to go post notifications. And remember, go Hawks.